Hello, this is Howie, and I'm here to help you win with money. I am a money coach, and I do this stuff because I love to share everything I know and help not just my clients, but help all my audience members to win with money. So, this is another video I'm doing after the close on Monday, the 16th. I want to show you something here. The news is finally out. I did a video earlier, maybe an hour ago. Tesla is getting added to the S&P 500. I already did that video, but I want to do a follow-up on Teledocs and some of these high-risk work-at-home companies. So let me show you ARK Investment. This is the same mutual fund done by Carrie Wood. And I did a video about that a while ago about Teledoc, but I wanted to show you something real quick. So let's see what this has in the holdings. I like to come into the top 10 holdings and see what they're holding, and then go into this here. And a couple things I want to look at. I like to see what people are buying, what they're investing in. So we already know she is a big Tesla bull, and she has been for a long time, and she was right. And her mutual fund got rewarded for sticking to the guns. A couple other things that I think a lot of us know. Square has been very controversial early in the year, but this thing has run so far up this year, and I still think there's a lot more to go. So I love Square. I like CRISPR. I want to talk about Teledocs today, so I like Teledocs. And I did a video on Teledocs not too long ago. They were adding more to the position. You see it. Teledocs is now position number 6 in this particular fund. And if you do this right here, they are merging. Teledocs had a rough month or so. I think it's actually rougher than a month. I think it's 2 months now. You see that? It sort of lowered out and plateaued, but it's down from the all-time highs of 253. The merger, I think this is a great merger. And here's another article about what should you invest in. So I want to take a look at some of these high-risk companies. I do think these things are worth a second look. If you haven't already got into these things, now is the time to do a second look. And I'm not saying take a second look just because somebody else wrote an article about it. What I want you to do is say, okay, well, why did these companies run up in the first place? Well, there was this whole thing about, well, in the COVID environment, let's buy stocks that will do well in this environment. What is it about their business model that will do really well going forward? And I believe Zoom will do well. After COVID and the cure, or if there's no more COVID, you don't all of a sudden say, hey guys, we're not going to use Zoom anymore. Can you reach me at my Facebook Messenger? Most people are not going to do that. If you're used to doing meetings now using Zoom, you're going to love Zoom. It was a one-click on your phone, Android, iPad, or computer. It was pretty easy to use. They were way ahead of Cisco. Don't forget, the guy who started Zoom came from Cisco, and Cisco basically ran a division of those type of products, and they didn't do well. Okay, and back to the list. So I think Docu, I think Teledocs, I think Docusign will do well. Tilio will still do well. And let's see what else is on here. And Zoom is. Now this one is interesting. Unity Software, I did not expect to see that in here. Unity IPO'd about 2 months ago, and I'm really interested in seeing why is it on here. I don't know. I know they make things for games, mobile games, and software. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. They are a really small player. The other ones that I like are, I do like CRISPR. So in this gene editing space, I also like Editas is in that space. And there's some other ones that I need to start researching and see what else I like. I don't know if I like LendingTree. It's debatable. I haven't done any research on it. I own Rocket. Rocket Company or Rocket Mortgage. So I do own something close to it or something similar. ICE, these are really interesting. I do like these type of companies. I don't own ICE, but I do own something more like a S&P Global or a Dun & Bradstreet. Dun & Bradstreet IPO, I believe, this year, so I did get into that. And I only own a few shares of the S&P Global. So I do play things that I think are much safer plays, but still have a lot of growth. I'm going to check another fund now. This is the next generation internet ETF. Let's just take a quick look at what's in here. We'll go here, we'll hit this. While it's loading, I'm just going to do a couple things right here. You're going to notice that these look so similar. You see that? So the good thing is Teledoc is on here, Spotify is on here still. Here's something that's different. Now this is a way to play Bitcoins without buying the Bitcoins. It's a unit trust. The only thing I don't like is you're paying a huge premium from the underlying asset. What that means is you're not getting a same or prorated or proportionate to the price you're paying for the stock. So there are some people who dislike this type of investment. They rather you just buy Bitcoin itself. The problem is if you buy through an exchange, it's not as easy. Most people can buy GBTC. That's the ticker symbol for this. Is Grayscale Bitcoin Trust is GBTC. You can buy it, you can trade it, you go in and out. I've done it in the past. So even with the premium, if you're buying it and holding it for whatever 2-3 weeks and you're trading the swings of the momentum, I've done that before, and I did it using this particular vehicle here or this particular ticker. And let's see what else is interesting in here. This is their internet one, okay? Everybody knows them. They own League of Legends and a couple other games. They own, they're a big game company. Tilio's on here. Okay, this one's popular. I'm just going to look at it. Unity. There you go. Look, Unity is in here also. So they're definitely betting big on it. Docusign is in here again. Okay, I do like CrowdStrike. I do own that. I own this one too. I own Cloudfare. And these are great companies. That's a great company. Adobe, Shopify. They got Lending Club again. Actually, the other one's Lending Tree. This is Lending Club. And okay. So it's interesting stuff. So one of the things that I want to do is say, wow, a good way to see what they're buying is take a look at it. And look, Fastly. I own Fastly. So you can see, if you wonder how some people have big winners, we're buying the same things. And what I mean by that is, if you take a quick look, I own Docusign right here, and I'm already up 273%, and I'm still going to hold it. I'm not going to quit it. I got in fairly early. This says over 2 years ago. So I'm going to hold it. And let's take a look at some of the other ones. Here you go. And I'll show you real quick what I mean. They did not have this. This is a no code type of business where this software will build code for you. I'm already up 140%. Again, look at the first time I bought it, not too long ago. I didn't have 100 shares. I actually bought it again, another 50 shares, because I need 100 shares to write options against. So for those who know me, I do own stock, but I like options trading. So I bought these two together to make some money. So you can see that. Here's my Editas. You see Editas hasn't really moved. I got in fairly early. Probably didn't make money in you see that? I bought it, and I bought fractional shares. That's why it looks like this. So I'm still early, but it's okay. Look, these things are early. And the other one was here, Cloudflare. And if you just take a quick look in here, and you see same thing. I got in last year, and I needed 100 shares, and I bought again a couple months ago. But look at this, huge moves in the last 6 months. These stocks are moving and flying. So I'm glad I did that. I'm always playing it different ways. I'm playing it for the options. I play it for different ways. And then my new one that really moved up big, and this was a play on a turnaround. I bought, this is a REIT, Store Capital. Bought it less than 2 weeks ago. I'm up 20%. Now, I'm not going to make 100% on this. I was playing this for the dividend, but I'm happy I made this much that quick. My goal is to make more money just selling cover calls on it over the long term. So that's what I'm holding. I'm always looking at other great investments to buy. And normally I like to just do research, buy things that I think will be the next big winners in 10 years. But I will be following some of the changes in the portfolios here just to see what new companies I need to be researching and adding into my personal portfolio. So hopefully you got some good ideas. I do own Tesla, Teledocs. Like I said, I did own Tilly at one point. I sold that way too early. I own FSLY. I own one share of Unity actually. I did get in Unity on the IPO day, but I only bought one share, so I don't really count that. So I'm looking to change my portfolio a little bit, but I want to follow Miss Wood and see what she's doing with her portfolio and with her mutual fund. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Like, subscribe, and hopefully I'm here to help you win with money. Please share my video, and don't forget, have a profitable day.